with a feeling of dissatisfaction. It's a very common narrative, echoed in tales of people who have been in the spotlight only to find themselves entangled in a web of anxious discontent, longing for greater stardom in the cinematic world. Their experiences highlight a deep truth: our happiness is rarely found in accolades or achievements but rather in the relationship we cultivate with ourselves. Being content means embracing the present, recognizing and appreciating our current situation without falling into constant comparison or the pursuit of what we don't have. It's about finding contentment in our journey, recognizing that the quest for more often takes us away from the happiness we seek. This approach not only alleviates loneliness or depression but transforms our perspective, teaching us to value the now and find joy in the simplicity of being rather than the complexity of achievement. Learn to suffer with others. There is deep power and magic in the collective effort to overcome obstacles, whether it's scaling the towering heights of a mountain, the synchronized rhythm of a crew rowing against the morning mist, or the collective silence of a meditation group facing the tumult of their minds together. Such experiences, far from the solitary judgments of running or swimming, forge deeper connections than mere companionship. They remind us that our battles are not fought alone but shared among kindred spirits. Imagine the strength found in the eyes of another equally determined, equally vulnerable, breaking through the barrier of pain. It is here that true community is born, in the heat of collective challenge, not in the comfort of easy victories. Let this be a call to join hands with those who not only seek to survive but to conquer together. For it is in the forge of shared suffering that we discover our true strength and, in turn, never need to face the darkness alone. Have a bird's-eye view, imagining yourself on a piece of land you call your own, feeling its vastness stretch beneath your feet, only to discover its true size from the viewpoint of a spacecraft or airplane. Suddenly, what seemed limitless now mirrors a speck in the midst of an infinite fabric. This perspective is not new, it is a wisdom echoing from the past, where even Marcus Aurelius, ruling an empire spanning the known world, recognized the importance of stepping back. He saw his domain, with its skirmishes on the margins, as mere ants on a crumb. Through this lens, we are reminded that the cycles of life, the rise and fall of generations, and the endless repetition of the dance of human nature are not unique to our era. Our personal judgments, the moments we consider monumental, are merely echoes of a perpetual story. By elevating our viewpoint, we learn that our greatest concerns are often smaller than we perceive, and that seemingly insignificant moments connect us to a timeless human experience. It is a call to embrace a broader perspective, finding solace, humility, and clarity in the realization that we are part of something much larger, a narrative unfolding through the millennia. This shift in view does not diminish our experiences but connects us to the vastness of life itself, urging us to find meaning in both the great and the small, and to recognize the enduring strength and resilience that have always been at the heart of the human spirit. Ask for help. Courage is not just about facing battles alone, it's about knowing when to reach out for help. Facing the storm alone can forge strength, but even the most powerful warriors knew the value of a shield by their side. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic not only in philosophy but in the battles he led, once illuminated the path for those traversing shadows. Don't be ashamed to need help. Just like a soldier scaling a wall, you have a mission to accomplish, and if you're wounded and need a comrade to lift you up, so what? This ancient wisdom resonates even today, especially for those who feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. It's a call not to fight alone but to seek your legion, your community, ready to bear the weight of the battle with you. The essence of strength lies not in silent suffering but in the courage to reach out. Imagine support groups, recovery circles, where souls at their lowest find shared strength, not through a hierarchy dictated from top to bottom, but in the solidarity of shared struggle and mutual support. It's a testament to the power of collective resilience, a modern arena where Stoics are made, not born. You're not lesser for asking for help, you're navigating the path of wisdom that even emperors have walked. Every voice asking for help, every hand extended in unity, is a step away from the shadows and toward the light, together. Focus on your path. Charting your course in this bustling world demands more than just knowing where you want to go, it's about the discipline to stay the course without getting lost in the noise. Seneca introduced us to the emia, the awareness of our journey, undistracted by the countless paths that intersect with ours. This ancient wisdom reminds us that the true challenge is not in charting our course but in resisting the temptation to stray from the path, lured by the successes and failures of others around us. It's a test of self-confidence and discipline, requiring us to focus on our goals and deadlines without succumbing to the distractions that inundate our daily lives. Embracing this path means recognizing that everyone's journey is unique, including our own. When we stop measuring our achievements by others, we discover a deep sense of purpose and contentment. This realization doesn't come easily. It requires constant effort to overcome ego and the incessant pursuit of validation. However, the reward is liberation from comparison, the freedom to pursue our aspirations without the shadow of jealousy or doubt. By focusing on our path, we not only navigate life with a clearer vision but also cultivate a resilience that shields us from the fleeting gaze of glory. History teaches us that glory is a visitor, not a permanent resident. Fame, popularity, the illusion of significance allure with promises of eternity, but sometimes leave us lost in the shadows of oblivion. This understanding is not cause for despair but a call to anchor our efforts not in them. Have you ever found yourself lost in a sea of loneliness or sinking into the depths of depression? If so, know that you are not alone. But what if I told you that the ancient Stoic philosophers have an arsenal of powerful cures for these emotional wounds? Welcome to our channel, where we will explore Stoic strategies to transform loneliness into connection and depression into resilience. Get ready to discover ancient secrets that can illuminate the path to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. If you're ready to change your perspective and find hope even in the darkest moments, then keep watching. This is a journey you won't want to miss. Have you ever felt like you were carrying a heavy cloud of loneliness or a shadow of anxiety and depression that simply won't dissipate? These sticky emotions can strike anyone, even those who seem the strongest. The ancient Stoics, despite being known for their remarkable resilience and courage, were no strangers to emotions like loneliness or depression. So, what set them apart? It wasn't the absence of these feelings, but their practical approach to dealing with them, which we will unravel in this video. We'll explore Stoic strategies that can help transform these challenging emotions into opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Think of these remedies as tools in your Stoic toolbox, each with its own purpose to help mend your spirit, get through tough times, and enlighten your perspective. Whether you're feeling isolated, alone, overwhelmed, or simply stuck, remember that, just like the Stoics, you have the inner strength to face these emotions head-on and emerge stronger. So, if you're ready to evolve and start a new chapter where these emotions are challenges you know how to confront, keep joining us as we explore these timeless strategies, not just to cope, but to thrive. Moving your body is more than just a path to physical fitness, it's a vital strategy for combating loneliness and depression. Think of it as a conversation between you and your inner self, where each movement reinforces your strength and resilience. Whether it's walking, running, or stretching, you're not escaping your problems but actively walking toward a clearer and more peaceful state of mind. This process is about creating a narrative of overcoming with every step you take and every breath you take, contributing to the story of your personal rebirth. Let's be realistic. Feeling down or lonely may make you want to shrink and shut out the world, but here's a not-so-secret secret. Your body has this amazing ability to fight off these shadows by moving. You ignite a spark within yourself, a light that illuminates the darkest corners of your mind. You don't need to conquer mountains or run marathons, just move with intention, whether it's dancing alone in your living room or taking a brisk walk in the park. Each movement is a blow against the chains of despair. It's a reminder that you're in control, capable of charting your own path to healing and happiness. Don't repress your emotions. Feeling lonely or down may feel like carrying a mountain on your shoulders, but remember that even the wisest minds of ancient times grappled with such giants. Seneca, with his pen as his sword, penned 4 moving essays. His consolations not only spoke to the soul but embraced it in its darkest hours. These were not just words, they were lifelines thrown into the turbulent seas of human emotion. He taught us a lesson as vital today as it was then. When loneliness or sorrow seem unbearable, remember that you're not being asked to silence your heart but to listen to it, to understand it, and to know that sometimes the path is not about suppression but about acceptance and wisdom. Seek quietude. Embracing quietude in a world that never stops talking, scrolling, and moving may seem like an ancient secret, but it's a remedy for the soul, especially when loneliness or sorrow knocks at your door. Think of yourself as a rock amidst the fury of the ocean, not fighting it but choosing to engage with it. By embracing quietude, you not only survive the storm but learn to dance with the waves, moving with a grace that turns loneliness and depression into moments of peace and profound purpose. Be a better friend to yourself. Treating yourself as your own best friend may sound like a modern twist on ancient wisdom, but it's a powerful tool against the shadows of loneliness and depression. Imagine for a moment that you're facing a steep climb on the mountain of life, with the path filled with challenges that seem insurmountable. Would you berate a friend for stumbling on that path, or would you offer a hand, words of encouragement, and believe in their strength to overcome? Imagine, then, a figure of ancient Stoic wisdom who once found a soul speaking to itself as if addressing an unworthy stranger. Clintus's intervention was simple but profound. Remember, you are not talking to a bad person, cutting through the cycle of loneliness and self-criticism with the sharpness of kindness. Embracing this self-friendship is not about sweets or false comforts but the raw honesty of acknowledging your worth when you're on the verge of feeling unworthy. Remember the message delivered in the streets of Athens: harsh self-criticism locks the door to the love and connection we crave. It's about changing the script in your mind from adversary to ally. You're not a bad person, you're a human being rich in complexity and capable of growth. This realization is the key not only to unlocking self-love but also to opening the door to a world where others can see your light. It's a timeless Stoic remedy in its wisdom, urging you to be the friend to yourself that you would seek in others. Satisfy yourself more. Pursuing dreams and achieving them may seem like an endless quest for happiness, a journey marked by moments of accomplishment overshadowed by an insatiable desire for more. This relentless pursuit often blinds us to the beauty of our present situation, leading to a paradox where success is met. Sands of recognition but in the soil of virtue. To cultivate kindness, dedicate ourselves to the good we can do here and now, and focus on steering our own ship amidst the storms life presents us. It reminds us that the road less traveled, fraught with adversity, is where we find our true selves. Navigating smoothly in calm seas is pleasant, but it's the storms that reveal the captain within us. When life doesn't align with our desires, it's tempting to linger in disappointment, but it's precisely those trials, the friction and resistance we face, that polish us into better versions of ourselves. Accept things as they are. Facing life's storm is easy to get lost in a sea of what-ifs, but there's a powerful antidote to the loneliness and depression that often accompany our relentless pursuit of different outcomes: accepting things as they are. Imagine your life as a river. You can fight the current, exhausting yourself trying to return to a past moment or reach a future too quickly, or you can float, letting the water take you wherever it wants, trusting in the journey and finding joy in the scenery along the way. This is the essence of amor fati, the love of fate. It teaches us to appreciate every twist of life, understanding that each has a purpose in shaping who we are meant to be. Marcus Aurelius, a voice of deep contentment, shares insights and wisdom inspired by Stoicism every day, reaching a global community in search of a more meaningful existence. If your spirit seeks guidance, join us through the link below. It's a journey without cost but rich in rewards, and you're in control of your subscription. Embrace the wisdom that has withstood the millennia and see for yourself how it reshapes your world. Practice daily gratitude. Amidst the challenges of modern life, it's easy to get lost in worries and the desire for more. However, the Stoics teach us the importance of cultivating daily gratitude. By recognizing the simple blessings surrounding our lives, we can find joy and contentment in the present, regardless of external circumstances. Practicing gratitude not only strengthens our emotional resilience but also connects us more deeply to the fabric of human existence. Cultivate emotional resilience through art. Creative expression has been a powerful tool for coping with life's complexities since time immemorial. Stoic teachings encourage us to use art as a way to cultivate emotional resilience. Whether through writing, painting, music, or any other form of expression, art allows us to explore and process our deepest emotions, turning challenges into opportunities for personal growth. Practice self-compassion. As we seek to cultivate inner strength and resilience, it's also essential to remember the importance of self-compassion. The Stoics remind us that we are human and subject to flaws and vulnerabilities. Practicing self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in times of difficulty. By offering ourselves the same compassion we would offer to a beloved friend, we can nurture a healthier, more compassionate relationship with ourselves.